you're doing well. Today's video is on the CIA and AIDS. And, you may be familiar with the AIDS virus, but the theories that I found here you may not be familiar with. One of them is that it is not a naturally occurring virus, but it is in fact man-made and was distributed by the CIA. It is widely believed and accepted that HIV and AIDS started in Africa, that it began as a monkey or chimpanzee virus, which then jumped species to humans and spread. However, there is a group of people who believe that the virus actually started out in Manhattan in 1979, which was a few years before the virus was noticed in 1982 in Africa. It is believed by some that the virus began with the CIA through inoculations against hepatitis B. These inoculations were developed with the use of blood donated by people in the U.S., the majority of whom were gay males. There was a study conducted that was supposed to be with the purpose of helping prevent hepatitis B in at-risk people, which the gay community was considered to be. The study used blood from members of the gay community as well as a chimpanzee or monkey blood to create the vaccine, which was then administered to members of the gay community. Shortly after, when AIDS testing became available, doctors and scientists tested the blood of those who had participated in the study and found that many of them were infected with HIV. It's believed by some that the CIA intentionally engineered the virus either to cull the gay population and bring back what they consider to be a moral majority, or to simply use them as scapegoats to invent this disease for sinister use elsewhere. Some also believe that the government invented HIV to thin the population, effectively committing genocide against its own people. Wouldn't be the first time. An East German biologist published a pamphlet in 1986 during the first years of the AIDS epidemic that said that there were scientists at a military lab in Fort Detrick, Maryland, who had created the disease by mixing a sheep virus called Visna with a retrovirus that causes leukemia, HTLV-1. There are also those who believe that the AIDS virus was created specifically to cull the black population in America. They believe that there were scientists at a lab in New York called Cold Spring Harbor who created HIV, and that the World Health Organization then used a smallpox eradication program to spread the virus secretly. While there are many who believe that the virus was created intentionally for sinister use, there are some who posit that it was created by man, but accidentally. Nothing's an accident. In 1999, a British journalist argued that a doctor at the Wistar Research Institute named Hilary Koprowski accidentally caused the epidemic because he used kidneys from chimps to make an oral polio vaccine. He claims that the chimps had been infected with the simian precursor to AIDS, SIV, and when there was a mass vaccination experimental program done in the Belgian Congo, the virus jumped species. Isn't that what they're saying about COVID? That it was also a zoonotic virus that jumped species? Kind of funny that I'm doing this one when we're still dealing with this one. Among the list of conspiracy theories is an idea that claims that AIDS is not a virus at all. Some believe that malnutrition is the cause of the disease in Africa and that promiscuity and drugs are what causes it in America. Some believe that AIDS is a biblical plague sent by God in order to punish the gay community and the rest of America for allowing homosexuality in the country. These people believe that AIDS is specifically a gay plague, if I could talk, and is their lot for their sins. Here we go with religion again. That's why I'm not a religious person. I can't imagine what they're preaching in churches about COVID. and the cults and all that shit. So AIDS is a horrific disease that had left a scar on humanity and still affects people today, though not in the but not in the numbers that it wiped out whole communities of people during the epidemic. There's that word again, epidemic. Aren't we in a pandemic? Epidemic, pandemic, okay. It's understandable that people would look for explanations for the horror, that they would try to attribute it to a single person or organization that can take the blame for such an atrocities. So here we go. There's a lot of things here that we are seeing all over again with COVID. There's a lot of conspiracy theorists out there that think that COVID was man-made, and they're claiming that it's a zoonotic virus and that it jumped species, and there's people saying that this one was man-made as well. So here we go. We have come full circle now. I seriously am on the fence. I am in the medical field, so I know that, there is shit out there, but I also don't know how something would jump species like that. I mean, are people fucking monkeys and that's how they got it? But how would they're trying to say COVID was from a bat. Obviously, I mean, how are they going to get it from? Did they eat a raw bat? Like, I'm not really understanding the medical field's aspect on that. Do I think it was man-made? Yeah, I do. I would love to hear your guys' comments down below. Almost said downstairs. Down in the comment section. And I'm sure this is not going to be the first, last, or the middle of any of conspiracies on, epidemics. I'm sure I will eventually do one on the Spanish plague, which is very similar to COVID and what we have been through. They also went through. So anyways, on that note, you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe. And as always, if you guys have any thoughts on videos that you would like me to do, please leave that down in the comment section below as well. You guys have a great day. Thank you so much.